7,000-year-old sunken boats reveal how Neolithic seafarers traversed the Mediterranean Sea. This is the submerged Italian lake, showing what they have found. There's a large part of human history hidden beneath the sea, from Canada's coastlines to the flat underwater fringes of Australia. Sunken sites around the world have delivered troves of artifacts that give archaeologists a deeper understanding of where ancient humans lived and how they potentially traversed treacherous seas to reach new lands. Stone Age farming communities in Europe depended on the sea to travel, trade, and communicate, and particularly as they spread around the Mediterranean during the Neolithic, that was between 10,000 and 7,000 BC. But remnants of their technological prowess have been submerged in lakes and lagoons or buried in soggy peat bogs, making them difficult to find. Now a team of researchers led by archaeologist Juan Gibaja of Spanish National Research Council has described a quintet of canoes dredged up from a Neolithic lakeshore village near Rome, Italy, that reveal the sophisticated boat-building techniques of seafaring communities in the region. Direct dating of Neolithic canoes from La Marmota reveals them to be the oldest in the Mediterranean, the researchers said in their statement. The Neolithic settlement of La Marmota was discovered by archaeologists in 1989, submerged 8 meters, that's 25 feet, beneath the surface of Lake Bacciano, which is connected to the Mediterranean Sea by the river Arone. Excavated between 1995 and 2006, and again in 2009, the site and parts of its wooden dwellings have been exceptionally preserved in mud and water, along with an enormous collection of wooden tools used to weave textiles, fibrous baskets for carrying food, and 5 dugout canoes. Those finds cast La Marmota as a thriving farming community, which was likely an important hub for trade, given its location close to the Mediterranean coast. Gibaja and colleagues' new analysis of the 5 canoes show how that trade could have been made possible with the townspeople's sophisticated woodworking and shipbuilding skills. The canoes were built from hollowed-out trees, of course, which grew sometime between 5,700 and 5,100 BC, measuring an estimated 11 meters, that's 36 feet in length. One of the boats, which happened to be made of oak, was considered to be much longer than needed to cross Lake Barciano. The other 4 canoes were not much smaller, from more than 4 meters to 9.5 meters long, with 2 made of alder, one of poplar, and one of beech, the researchers found. The canoes also had cross beams to reinforce the hulls, and in one case, 3 T-shaped peg-like objects were found inserted in the wall of the canoe at evenly spaced distances, to which ropes or even a sail might have been fastened in that way. And there must have been people who knew how to choose the best trees, how to cut the trunk and hollow it by burning out its middle, and how to stabilize the dugout with traverse reinforcements on its base, or perhaps by the use of side poles or even parallel canoes in the form of catamarans, the research write in their published paper. Those strategies would have provided greater safety and stability and greater capacity for the transport of people, animals, and goods. Considering the similarities of these features to more recent nautical technologies, the researchers suspect many major advances in sailing must have been made during the early Neolithic, and that there may be more boats preserved deeper in the mud of Lake Bracciano. It's estimated only 1/4 of the site has been excavated up to now. However, tangible reasons to explain why La Marmota was suddenly abandoned around 5230 BC still elude archaeologists. With so many objects left behind and well preserved, the archaeological records suggest people left hastily, perhaps because rising waters quickly inundated the town before its remains could degrade. The study has been published in PLOS ONE. This is on Science Alert by Claire Watson. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.